The base is made up of 3 stacked weights and a stem. They are held together by 3 bolts that run from the bottom through all 3 weights and thread into the stem. When stacking the weights, you want to line up the plastic glides of each weight. It is easier to assemble the weights on a 4-wheel dolly. It allows for access underneath for the bolts. Stack your weights, making sure to line up the plastic caps and the holes for the bolts. Push the bolts through the 3 stacked weights. Line up the threads from the stem. Using the Allen key, tighten the bolts. The long stem with this base is to be used on freestanding umbrellas. A customer will need to purchase a short stem version of the base if they want to use the umbrella with a table. A fully assembled base weighs roughly 160 pounds. Lay the umbrella canvas out on a clean workspace. Lay the umbrella frame on top of the canvas, lining the top of the frame with the hole in the canvas. The telescopic frame has 3 different spoke lengths: long, medium, and short. Find the 4 long pockets on the canvas and fit the long spokes into them. Then repeat the process for the 2 medium and 2 short spokes. You may need to pull the top of the canvas off center to allow for some slack to fit the spokes into the pockets. Once you get the spokes in the pockets, attach the finial to the top of the frame. Place the umbrella frame into the base. The frame itself has a removable crank and crank lock. You need to disengage the crank lock by rotating it counterclockwise until the lock stops. Open the umbrella by rotating the handle clockwise. If the lock is not fully twisted open, the crank will not function correctly. Attempting to open or close the umbrella with the lock on could result in damaging the crank. Once the umbrella is open, the customer can engage the lock and remove the crank.